We can just do super duper quick intros. I'm G. No sticks, I'm Stone. New music on the way.
I'm Kavadas Prime. I do art.
And
Other cool shit.
Oh, wait. You know the unlockable character.
You gotta unlock.
You know, man, I'm the unlockable character, nigga. No sauce, MOE.
Man, what kind of sauce is that?
All
Is
kind
it
of
Chick-fil-A sauce? I don't like Chick-fil-A
Martin Luther
sauce.
sauce.
Chick-fil-A sauce top tier.
Extra sauce. All kind of sauce.
He said, you said, where's you,
Who am I?
Louis Armstrong?
Louis Armstrong. I'm Langston Hughes.
DL Hughley.
DL Hughes, sorry. Langston Hughes.
And last but not least,
Hughley is hilarious.
Oh my god, it's that Keezy.
we got Keith, the adorable little rascal.
I ain't even gonna hold you. The easiest part of being a rapper is having my niggas who come up with all of these little lines. They won't actually rap, so you will probably hear DL usually. And like, there's nothing he can do about it because he's not gonna use it. So you will
I use
hear
it all the time.
Bro, you're not gonna use it on wax, bro. Like, it's gonna be people in Ethiopia like, yeah, they calling me DL Hughley. It's
Man,
like,
I'm gonna know in my heart like
they gonna be like,
I
this nigga
invented
Brimstone
that.
really hard for real.
I'm- check it.
It's gonna be.
If you know, you know. Check it.
So the pun is being huge?
Oh my god, where have you been?
It's
I've been
about
in my
being
own
on the
world,
DL,
y'all.
bro.
No, it's not. It's not.
Damn, you on the DL? It be your own nigga,
You a
man.
dick licker?
Fuck both y'all niggas, bro.
DL.
Well, that's the point of being DL.
Don't lick.
He said it means dumb lick.
Don't lick hugely. Anyway, that's like a magazine. What's what we got, bro?
Well, we on Black History Month,
It's
so
Black History Month.
Shout out to
Tyler
niggas.
Perry.
Oh,
shout out to black people.
Shout out LeBron, bro.
You know,
Most
Shout out
points
LeBron
ever, bro.
James.
All right, for real, bro. All right, so I think they made it up.
What?
I think they made it up that he just made the most points. I don't think they made it. I don't
He's been
think
playing basketball for a
I
long time.
am.
so is Vince Carter, but he
This-
still ain't where LeBron is.
This is
though.
funny. This is to be a joke. I'm not hating on LeBron. He's from Ohio.
Yes,
I
you
love
are.
that nigga. He's super
You
sweet.
can't say nothing
But-
about Jesus.
But for hilariousness sake, let's just say that 5-6 years ago, they just came to LeBron like, what you want? Like, what's your list of demands? Like, I want to play with my son. Like, I want to
That's
play
exactly
with my
what they
son.
did.
I want the most points ever.
Yeah.
I want to break the record. And nigga, I want to open like 6 schools or some shit. He just made a list of demands. I was like, we can make that happen.
Bro, that's exactly
They
what
started
happened.
like, it's like pro wrestling or something. They started 3 years ago. Like, we don't want to alarm anybody, but I mean, we just looked at the records and LeBron is kind of about to be scoring the most points ever. Like, he's been chasing it for like 3 years. Nigga just finally just do it. Like, I don't
Bro,
buy it. I
he
don't buy
came
it.
out yesterday.
The nigga
He
is-
came out
he
yesterday.
Averaged 25 points.
Listen.
Over 25
He
points a
came
day
out
in his whole
yesterday.
career.
He's supposed to be playing. Now somehow he got some miraculous foot injury during the game. I don't know, bro. He gave us, bro. They stopped the whole game, and he gave a speech. I was like, this nigga really different.
Bro,
They stopped the whole NBA game.
that jump shot into walking away, he was like beep, 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 beep. They came out, bro. He instantly, a podium just came out. They put this nigga on the
Bro.
horse. He was like, yeah,
They said
you know.
Kareem Q. Kareem Q.
That nigga came out with the
Kareem
trophy.
Q.
They just all confetti. I'm like, bro, it's the third quarter. What is happening?
Bro, Kareem Q. It's the third quarter of the game. They just not even
They didn't
guarding.
even finish the third quarter, bro. It was like 10 seconds left. or
Bro,
something like
listen,
that.
they wasn't even
They said,
guarding
fuck
him.
it.
They wasn't even guarding him. He had 20 in the first half. He was just, they was like, hey man, act like, yeah. He put his hand down real quick. He spread. All right, I got you, my nigga. I'm like,
Bro, I can't
they
wait
are
till-
really doing
I
this
can't
shit.
wait till Dave Chappelle do this the way that it, because it's gonna be exactly.
Bro, this is what
hilarious.
fucking happened.
Bro,
Bro,
this
I
is-
watched. I was like, oh, he about to break the record tonight. I already know. I still lost on my parlay. I could not believe that shit.
And y'all need to fucking keep retweeting my nigga Hakeem's LeBron picture because everybody else reposted this shit and LeBron's is the hardest. I know you was busy, LeBron, but you ain't that fucking busy, nigga.
Yeah,
Ohio
bro.
stand up.
Shout out my nigga. Show some love to Columbus, man.
Yeah, Ohio stand up. That nigga Hakeem
Hey.
been absolutely going banana sandwich.
You know, last game, yesterday's game, he came out in another suit and
Did
gave
he?
up. He didn't play. Came out in another suit
Bro,
before the
his leg
game.
hurts, bro.
Hold on. We said Black History Month, and y'all niggas got to talk about basketball and LeBron.
Bro, he's
LeBron is
Black
Black
history.
history, nigga. What's wrong
He
with
scored
you?
the most points ever.
No,
And
I
he's
know
still
that.
playing.
I know that, but LeBron's not the only nigga
You
ever.
right,
It's-
you right. Tangent.
He might have been. He might be. He stopped the game and brought his family out
That shit was fucking funny. It's just
and gave a speech
sheer hilarious
in the middle of the game.
It was the third quarter.
Sheer hilarious, bro.
They had a
Like,
whole nother quarter of basketball.
bro, it wasn't even a.
And they lost the game.
bro.
And they lost the game.
It wasn't, bro.
Bro,
like,
The Lakers
Game
lost,
bro,
nigga.
it wasn't even a dunk or nothing, bro. Like I'm telling you, like, bro, literally, he just went.
It was a step back
just
three.
did a jump shot. It wasn't even a three. It was
Or
all
a two. My
The
bad.
way
Yeah,
that they
it
was
two.
talking about him
No.
beating the score.
He beat the score and then stopped playing.
That's hilarious. I'm
Bro,
gonna stop too.
no,
Nigga,
no.
I'm the greatest ever.
Exactly, bro. My thing is
It
like,
don't
how
matter.
do you play a nigga who just got the most points ever? How do you even finish that game? Like,
You
this
go
nigga
home.
scored the most points,
Bro,
in
every-
Bro, they
history.
started
Bro.
whooping their ass after
But
that.
but Kavadas, you have to see it, bro. I'm telling you, like, bro, he literally he playing. They doing screens. They moving the shit. He literally just do a jump back 2-pointer. As soon as he make it, he just runs back and goes to the other side of the court, and they just start celebrating. And he just starts talking.
Bro.
I'm like,
That would have pissed me off.
bro.
Like, nigga, y'all lost, bro.
Everybody
Like,
came
bro,
out.
we're still playing.
Well, listen,
we're about to
bro.
take the ball out.
And them niggas need to make the playoffs. Like, they trying to make the playoffs right now. I'm like, that ain't make sense. Fuck it though, LeBron sweet as fuck.
More
LeBron.
black history. The nigga who made peanut butter was black. Wasn't the first nigga. Wasn't like the
George Washington Carver.
Yeah,
Jinx,
nigga
you
who
missed
made
out.
nigga who
You owe me
made
your second
wasn't
one.
the
I
nigga
don't know,
who
you
made
shit.
electricity. His shit got stolen by Thomas Edison, but he really was like the first nigga doing that shit.
Yeah.
Some big shit. It was electricity or computers or some shit.
yeah, he just.
Well, I went to Granville T. Woods.
Nigga like that. Nigga made the first nigga who made
Remember
dishwasher
was
was
he
black,
made?
right?
The dude who made the traffic
Refrigerators.
stoplight was black. Gary
Graham-
Morgan.
Yeah, but nah, Granville T. Woods he made
We just off the top with these real quick.
Chief
he
Keef-
made fucking what's it called?
Chief Keef
Transportation.
is the grandfather.
Chief
of drill
Keef was the
music.
first nigga to not like a nigga.
No, Chief Keef became a local legend at 15.
Madam C.J.
That was a
Walker,
big deal.
motherfucking
Yeah, the hair care
Curly-
bitch.
Yeah, she
Lil
was
Wayne
coming.
invented the phrase "bling bling," which carried on all throughout.
He did.
pop.
John
Lil Wayne
Jones.
did invent. Yep.
He did.
Yup.
Honestly-
Beyonce created the word bootylicious.
Black people really just invented everything. And
Yeah,
We kinda the only
John
ones
Jones was the
contributing to pop
youngest
culture.
UFC champion in history. A
Jeezy
black
is
man.
the sweetest
Hey, man,
ball
shout out to
rapper
black
ever.
people. We really sweet. Like, we really sweet for real. Like, I'll be mad if I was white or Asian. I'd be mad as fuck if I was Asian.
you
Asian
know
people
Karate
are cool.
Kid,
They're so
baby.
smart. Have you ever seen Asian niggas
But
when
they
they come
got
over to
little
the
dicks,
city?
bro.
Ooh.
I saw something about they were saying that
Damn.
I,
They do got little Peters.
Bro,
hey, y'all
little feet
verified
dogs.
this? Y'all check?
bro, they
Yeah.
got
You
little
didn't
dicks,
hear
bro.
the DL part?
Oh my god,
It's,
no.
it's ridiculous.
It
Bro,
says
and-
don't.
And I ain't
wait.
gonna hold you. Like, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Like, physically, they be like, you know,
They're not burly.
yeah, they be small. I'll be like, man.
Well, Asians are smaller people,
They
so.
making them
Yeah, bro.
burly.
They be sweet, though.
So because you're smaller than doesn't mean you got a little dick?
Nah, my dick's way bigger than yours. Nah, my dick's way bigger than yours.
The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
All the rest
I
of your
wasn't asking
size
that.
went to your body. And
No,
so,
it went to my
by
dick.
association. That's why you be mad when you be jacking off, because you're like, damn, I can't
No, bro.
find
Let me
this.
tell you why I be mad.
He said, "You think I'm fat? My dick is fat as fuck."
That nigga's so good. Bro,
Did y'all just stand around measuring dicks at some point?
Yes, we did.
bro.
We
All
literally
these-
had a dick swinging contest.
all keys is
Ooh, that's kind of small.
just be like,
Right,
bro, you need
bro.
to work your dick out. Your dick getting fat.
Bro.
I'm about to write that down. She tell me I need to work my dick out. She said my dick getting
Like,
fat.
stand
Your
up.
dick a little
Your
chubby.
dick getting fat as fuck.
It's
You
a
need
little
to-
chubby.
you need to
Why
eat
are y'all
some-
talking about this?
you need to-
Bro, my mom watched this podcast. Y'all niggas gotta
Damn.
chill.
Sorry, Auntie Carla.
I'm fucking with you. I didn't even tell her about it, and this is why.
Yeah, she
Oh
definitely
my
should watch that
God.
part.
Nah, bro, for real though, black people sweet as hell, bro.
Black people
I'm
are
mad
beautiful.
that I'm mad that we, you know, we at a disadvantage at least in America.
I mean, it's
So-
only fair.
It's only
We
fair.
would
Guess
be
we
taking
did.
over if we
I guess we did have to have some type of
Like,
handicap.
come on now.
They had no
Like you got the fastest, strongest character in the game, but like
Well,
you
that's
got
what,
low magic points. Or
That's
some
what
shit.
C was saying about, like, you know what I'm saying? Do you feel like it's more difficult to be a black person, you know what I'm saying, as
Than
opposed
the other
to...
I don't think anybody can even
For
really
sure.
debate that. Like, because you can try and debate that if you want, but it's like if you had the choice, you wouldn't actively just choose to be black.
What about, all right,
What would
so
you pick then?
No. I'm saying people who are black.
let's do the
Oh,
comparisons
okay.
of the close ones. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, probably the, like, illegal immigrants and shit like that. Do you think that, like, is that the same? Is that worth comparing since they don't have green cards and documentation, shit like that. You know,
It's
so they
worth
could be refugees and shit.
comparing in a
What,
sense,
what?
but it's like at the end of the
And
day,
illegal immigrants, someone who ain't got, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can look at the Hispanic population, you can
At
look at
least
Somali
being black
population.
or not being black in America.
Right.
You want to know the crazy part? I was watching UFC and they said, for Black History Month, they said shout out to all of our black and African American people. And I was like, well, what the fuck is the reason for separating that? But when you think about it, there are people from African descent and people from Africa who may have, you know what I'm saying, migrated over here. You actually have us who now we have, as a collective race, have said, like, if we were born in America, nigga, we're not from Africa, we're black. You
It's
feel me?
genuinely
Like,
hard for us though because
Africa got a whole different mindset.
but motherfuckers be scared of us.
Oh God.
That's what the thing is.
I got locks in my face, nigga, so I already know.
Motherfuckers really like at my job. You got to think about it, bro. Like when you around, you know, no offense to white people, when you around white people, they apologize a lot to us, bro. Oh, I'm
Look at me,
sorry.
yo.
I'm
G.
sorry.
I got
Because they're
to
scared we're gonna react a certain way.
Oh God, but they
That's
be
what
scared. They
that's-
be scared of us,
I
bro.
get that. I don't
But
really
I
get,
feel like it goes back to how
Black
like we be
people really
portrayed
don't know
in certain
that.
things, bro. Because white people really,
True.
I feel like the same white people that be like that, they don't really be like around niggas.
But they
for real.
don't know how they intimidated. Like
That's what I'm saying.
naturally.
But they're intimidated off of what they see, like in
But
the
niggas
media.
don't really help that either.
That's
Niggas will
also
go
true too.
places
Niggas don't help
and
it. I'm
just
not
be
saying that
acting
niggas
like-
don't help it because niggas do
Niggas-
dumb shit all the time.
I mean, think about
Niggas
like
be niggas for
White people
real.
do dumb shit.
Can I
No,
say my
they do.
hardest
No,
thing?
but we're
The
talking.
hardest point I think about being black is we went from property to people.
This nigga look like Malcolm
Nobody
X.
else went from property to people. Even immigrants are people that's not welcome.
yeah.
Yeah.
But we went from property being bred as people. People
Yeah.
don't understand people being bred
Here-
hung on trees in public places just for being black.
That wasn't even that long ago.
That's also
That shit still
Exactly.
happen.
We had a reset. We had to reset. The culture we have now is what we made,
Yeah,
not what we
God.
brought over. So it's a whole
Damn.
redo.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's the hardest thing about being black.
The hardest thing about being black also is, you know what I'm saying, like,
People don't understand.
whether people want to acknowledge it or not, you know what I'm saying, it's like certain things are inherited hereditarily and then certain things are inherited, you know what I'm saying, just through action and just was passed down. And like, there are some white people who, you know what I'm saying, definitely get super woke and care about black people, but like, it's like, it's still like he's saying, like, from, like, literally the George Foreman motherfucking documentary is coming out, and when it was shown when he was a kid, they crib almost looked like some slave type shit. Like, I mean,
You said
our,
George Foreman?
Like the boxer George Foreman?
yeah.
Oh shit.
But you know what I'm saying? If you even look at our grandparents
Wait,
and shit,
hold
like,
on. Are George Foreman and the George Foreman grill the same?
yes,
Yes, nigga.
Huh.
yes.
You know he names all his sons George.
You didn't
All
know
of
that he sold the George Foreman?
I never had a George Foreman grill.
You never seen the
I
commercial?
never had a George Foreman grill. Every nigga's had a George Foreman grill.
Bitch, I just said I didn't have
Well,
one.
then you not a
It's a
nigga.
George Foreman grill. Them bitches go crazy.
Oh God, they
And
ain't
they
make
do
you.
like, I mean, because you know, it doesn't cook the stuff in the grease; it drains the grease off of it.
Yeah, that's
and
it.
it do
Your
be a
burgers be
shit ton
dry.
of grease.
Your burgers be dry though.
You know what? Hold
Nah,
up.
I
I
mean,
might
you don't
actually
need
have
that.
one.
Yeah,
Now that you
nah, I
think about
mean-
it. I never looked at that.
You gotta do
You
it
can
right.
Polish sausage or some chicken or something, anything. I mean, bro, but I mean, what I'm basically the main
I'll bring
point.
my George Foreman next episode.
Yeah, we'll make burgers right here for you guys. But
It's
the
like,
main,
hey, you know, just George Foreman and shit. Go ahead, continue.
our grandparents, their parents, if they weren't slaves, their parents were definitely slaves. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, segregation is not that far removed. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Segregation was crazy. Segregation really fucked us up in a sense because now we don't got our own shit.
So,
It's a real
But we
shit.
never had our own shit.
they been
Nah, at one
destroying
point in
the
time we
system.
had our own shit.
I mean, we did before we was
We had,
brought
like,
over
the
here.
Negro League. No, like the Negro League.
I mean, that's
We
kind of
had
already a thing.
businesses.
That's what basketball
Man,
is.
I mean,
We
but
had
even
our-
that little,
we-
that city got burned down.
But I'm just saying that we still had our own portion of shit. Like Mount Vernon. Back in the day, Mount Vernon was owned by all black people. It's like the blackest place in Columbus. You feel
Yeah,
me?
my brother is very black.
Bro,
Very, very,
the
very,
Kings
very
Art
black.
Complex, Urban League, all that shit, bro. That shit
What?
all for black people. I went to school there, bro.
Side
You know what I'm
note.
saying?
Y'all know Ruby Bridges is still alive.
Who the
Like,
hell is
she-
Ruby Bridges?
So she
Ruby
was one of the
Bridges.
first. She was like the first black girl to go to like
Little Rock,
all
nah.
white school and like in
Or
segregation.
one of the first
To
black
put it in perspective, she's like a year older than my mom.
Ruby Bridges?
Yeah.
She's the first
person
black
to go
woman to
Yeah,
go.
you're
black
older
girl
than
to
my
go.
mom.
the same
Seems like
school
the
as
first
Jerry
place.
Jones,
Yeah,
Nah,
she's
she's
fucking
Jerry
Jones.
the owner of the Cowboys.
You sure?
No, I did ask. I looked up her
Bro,
age.
that's what I'm
How old is
saying.
your
Like,
mom?
My mom is like in her
Because
fuck the
60s.
Cowboys.
She's like,
Oh, okay.
But that's what I'm saying as far as like that's like and then
Ruby Bridges is 68. She still watch. She got an Instagram page.
see like
She
Nan,
got an
like
Instagram
Nan,
page.
bro. Like the next time we talk to Nan, we should ask her like things she talked to her mom about. Cause like if Nan's mom wasn't a slave, her mom was like probably like but we in
I
the
was
north.
Nan.
I don't think.
We in the north though.
Pretty sure my grandmother's mother was a slave.
She probably was a slave.
We in the north though. Probably not a slave.
Her
but
mom
like,
was a slave though.
Maybe her mom.
cause it's bro, like, cause like my grandmother is 80. Her grandmother, I know, like her mom before, like you know what I'm saying. They from Virginia and shit too. You know what I'm saying. They from the south, so.
You know, a lot of people like when slavery did end or whatever. A lot of them people stayed where they was at. Like a lot of the slaves, because they ain't had you been a slave your whole life. What the fuck you gonna do? Like,
This is what we were talking
You
about,
can't
like
read.
about uprooting from a natural disaster. You can't really
you can't read and shit.
You got
Like,
damn Ruby Bridges. I'm just telling her like, hey, we was talking about you today.
I used to, I had to, you know, I went to all these
Oh,
black
look,
ass
here
schools back
she
in the
goes.
day.
She still be posting that shit too.
Yeah, you know, I went to all them black ass schools back in the day. I used to watch, like, I know about her because I used to watch the movies and shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
I don't know necessarily she was the first, but she was one of the first, like, to be known. Because I think she maybe had connections with, like, Martin Luther King and shit like that. But
Long
it
story
was in
short,
Little Rock 9. That's what they call them. Little Rock 9 was 9 of them.
just
Oh, you talking about the black girls?
Yeah, she was one of them. Little Rock 9.
How I feel about it, I definitely do feel like, you know what I'm saying, being a black person, I hate to try and like compare plights and shit like that, but you know, just being a black person, like it's a different feeling when
It's
the
a
police
little harder.
yeah, when the police get behind you, you know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying, even if my shit is cool, like it can go left, you feel me? Like I can't really just reach in my pockets when I come into a corner store or when I'm around certain because I know I look a certain way and I don't even want them to feel uneasy. Like, and I know I ain't doing nothing with
And
you know
even
what I'm saying?
job, like, you get treated differently. Like, I know at my job, you can feel that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Ugly.
You can feel it because I would simply, like, I do decomp and install, so in some places that I need to get in, but I can't get access to it. So I will ask, like, maybe my people's not around or my supervisor, whatever. I will ask them, like, can you let me in? And they're straight send me.
And what's so fucked up about it is like we're kind of looked down upon about shit that is just naturally us, like our dress, our hairstyles, the way that we talk, like everything about us just being naturally us is like a negative thing. Like be like, oh man, what's up, man? Shit, like it's like, oh, you're mad unprofessional. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, bro, like that's just me being cavalier. Like
I mean,
that's just
if
me
we in
being.
the workplace and you say, nah, what's up, bro? Shit, that is pretty unprofessional.
But at the same time, bro, I work in IT right now, bro, and they be like, "Oh, nah, man, I don't know what the fuck that was, and that was this,
Well,
and
yeah,
that was
because
that."
that's a setting where it's like you don't like that's coworker to coworker, so the relationship there. Like,
But what I'm saying is, I gotta put my white voice on. I can't be Gerald.
no,
I
that's
can't
fair.
be. I can't be
That'd
like.
definitely intimidate.
You know what I'm saying? Like not even in an intimidating way, but just being like, and I can be because you know what I'm saying. There is some black people that's also a thing too, to where like it can be like your caveat, like, oh nah, he's a black dude. Like it's like when you come in like, nah, you know I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, bro. Like niggas won't like you can be you, and people gonna respect you. Like, oh no, he's black, bro. It's a nigga. Like, and they respect it too. But it's also like it does come sometimes with that little bit of like, all right, well shit, like you got a coin to flip. Like, should I play more towards being like more tame and tune my blackness down for them, or should I just be my unapologetic black and hope that they accept it?
I feel like you should just be who you are. People can accept you for who you are or what you're about.
Everything
Well-
perception, and you can't be who you is all the time.
Well, fuck
Well,
that,
here's
bro.
You
the thing,
can,
because we
but
know
I'm
some
saying,
people where
like,
they don't
this
know
is
how to
where
act
you
in
at.
public.
Where
I
you
mean,
at,
that's
you
fair,
can't.
bro, but you gotta appreciate that person for
But
who
then
that
you know,
person is.
I ain't gonna hold you. You got people that don't like black people because that's how they grew up and was raised. Like,
And that's also stupid as fuck because
but you know, well, we just said, bro, the fucking segregation and shit wasn't that long ago, my nigga. Like,
No.
You know what I'm saying?
And I mean, like you got to think about.
Hey,
'Cause I feel where you
kids
coming
might
from
have
about
told
like
them
acting and
that,
stuff
and
like
they-
that.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
But like think about like art, like we got locks, we got froze and shit like that. Like we not far removed from that, from them not wanting us. Like,
we not understood at
making
all.
us to cut our hair.
I'm just saying, like,
we not
there's
understood
sides
at
to it.
all.
Like
They
we
don't-
gotta find the balance because there's sometimes where you go places and niggas don't know how to act. Where
You
it's
right.
Like, we in a
Nigga
family
moments.
place. Why you cussing? Why you shouting nigga at the top of your lungs?
Nigga,
Why
mama,
you like?
we're gonna blame crack for that.
Niggas
But
Shrek
definitely-
was a big deal.
That's
That
another
is the
thing too.
government's
Like
fault. It's
even
actually
with black
been
people
proven.
saying
We
the
gonna
word
blame
nigga,
crack.
like that's something that we gotta watch when we be in public.
Actually,
Like,
the funny, yeah, we do. And part of what pissed me off about that is that like everybody and their mom say nigga. Mexicans be saying nigga. White people be saying nigga. Asians be saying nigga. Soon as we say nigga, people looking at us funny.
Like it's not our word. Fuck out of here.
yeah, and it's because they saying it in private, not in public in front of all of us. And then when we do say it, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying about we can't be our unapologetic black selves, bro.
No, they
Like-
themselves by themselves though.
Yeah,
There's a
but
whole group of white people. They're saying nigga just like we would say nigga.
They be doing it at school.
But
Oh,
I'm
we
talking
in
about
public.
in the like, of course, you feel me. The workplace is one thing. Yeah, of course, we should be saying bitch, fuck, all that shit. But let me put it like even that in the workplace in IT, the white dude I work with can say, yeah, man, I don't know what the fuck is going on with this bitch ass, stupid ass fucking computer. But if I was saying, yeah, nigga, as soon as I say nigga, it's crazy. You feel me? Like because and that's me being me, and I'm not even saying my word is just as much of a negative fucking word as your word is, but my shit is so much more unprofessional for one because it is a fucking racial slur, but two, nigga, it's more because you can't say it. And secondly, you know, and thirdly, you feel me? Like it's like we talking about, like we gotta kind of die down our blackness. You feel me? Our hair, all
To
that shit.
appease other people.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, and it's you know what I'm saying. I don't know. It's
It is what it is, but I ain't gonna hold you right now. It's probably the best time to be black.
So even
Because I ain't gonna hold you.
Well, not
Black
during
people,
slavery, but
black people getting better. You know what I mean? When we said that crack era fucked us up. I always say
The
it.
crack air fucked everybody up.
Nah,
it
but
wasn't
it
just
fucked-
niggas.
Nah, it fucked black people up the most, nigga. It fucked us
yeah,
up
Keith,
the
you
worst.
smoking dick with that one because the crack epidemic that was
I'm not
specifically
smoking dick
targeted
at all.
towards black people.
Bro, it
Crack
fucked us
epidemic
up.
was done by the CIA.
Yeah, bro, it fucked us up the worst, bro. We
Stanford
we
crack
I
already
didn't say that it didn't fuck us up. I just said it did. Like,
Nah,
we
you just said
it
all lives
fucked
matter.
black people up.
Yeah, people weren't really.
You gotta think,
You
we
won't
already
really see
didn't have a
Hispanics
lot.
and white
But
people
I'm
and
not
shit.
saying that we don't see them a lot. I'm just saying that it exists still. I'm not
You
taking
right,
anything
you
away.
right. It
He's
did
just
happen
trying
to
to tell
some
us that
people,
all
but
drugs
Listen,
matter.
it happened to white people too. You feel
That's
me?
what.
But-
That's all I was saying. I'm not.
White people
that's
have
all
But
I'm
it
saying.
didn't
But
affect
Keith, let's
them.
put it like this, bro. It'd be just like saying crystal meth fucked up black people. That ain't really fucked up black people. There's probably some niggas on crystal meth, but crystal meth is a predominantly what drug?
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. I'm about to say crack. Crack fucked us up. It didn't fuck up white people like that because it didn't affect them like it.
White
They
people
already
had that.
had, but I'm saying they already had niggas that was wealthy and owned the whole lands and all of that shit. We didn't have that much shit. So the shit that we did have, crack literally fucked up everything that we did have. You feel what I'm saying?
And it
On top of
gave
that,
entrepreneurial shit to people, but it was like a double-edged sword. It was
double
like
edged sword because
people-
niggas ain't know what it was.
people
bro.
came up. The niggas that
Hold
did
on,
come
what
up
the
and
fuck
build
is this?
businesses with it, killed their
Why I feel like this?
families, and then went to jail from it.
It
So
wasn't
it killed
for crack.
everything.
We wouldn't
Yeah.
have Jay-Z.
Killed everything.
But I'm saying
Shut
it,
up.
it fucked up.
You
It
mad at
fucked
me
up.
for it? He sold
It literally affected like 3 generations, bro. And we the last of that little.
Shit.
We like the kids below us. You feel me? They're getting better. You know what I mean? That crack didn't fuck them up.
That's a good point.
But us, it fucked us up because you had a nigga like, okay, my mom on crack, so now my brother raising me, but he only 3 years older than me. So he fucking up too, but he gotta be like this adult nigga, you feel me?
Well, let me say this one thing right here that it
We're
said in
getting
the we can
Close
another one,
move
yeah,
on to
because
the next topic.
it said in the Bible, you feel me, you should smile when you
didn't
reach
know
adversity because
where
that
you was
pretty
going.
much means that it's helping you to get stronger and to reach perseverance. And like black people, you feel me, like from what we started off and we are an anime and video game podcast, it's like we play the game on expert. You feel me? Like we literally shunned Kyle because he ain't played all the God of War on the hardest difficulty because we like our hurdle to be a little bit higher. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Makes you feel that much better when you persevere. So when we are met with, you know what I'm saying, a lot of different shit, like you said, it's beauty in the struggle. It's definitely people love black people and shit. We done been through a lot, you know, but
It's a beautiful thing to be, but we're doing better, man. There's more dads out here.
bro, yes.
There's way more dads out here.
You know,
let's
on
put
that
out
note,
there.
that's a big deal too, because I love seeing black fathers just like take
Way
care
more
of their
dads.
kids.
I was
Like,
thinking about my dad, like today. Like, I'm like, bro, I watch all this UFC shit. I'm like, bro, why wasn't I like ever? Like, I mean, of course, I was in football for a little bit, but I kind of like rejected. I really, but should have been a wrestling, boxer, or something, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? We do, as we have children too. You know what I'm saying? They need that masculine energy. You know what I'm saying? To be in your kids as well.
that's what my dad was trying to do with me. Nigga was trying to turn me into go.
This nigga Kavada's got the coolest dad ever.
You did have a mean span kick.
Bruh.
I don't know,
Oh,
man. My
another
dad got
thing-
me and Super John one time.
Another thing I wanted to point out since we're getting deep about black people is like the contributions in regards to pop culture. Like, you know, like 20 years ago, pop culture would come from literally everywhere, from movies, TV shows. Like you could quote, like you can say "I'll be back," and we still know that that's from the Terminator. You can quote some shit from the Matrix, whatever movie. You can quote shit from music, different artists and whatnot. Now it seems like the only contributions in pop culture are all coming from black people. Like every time there's a popular dance, it's something black people. Fortnite had all of them. Every time it's a new song, it's a song in rap music that's popular in pop culture.
I think that they respect our resilience. I think that people are finally coming to respect our strength and our, like, you know what I'm saying? We like a phoenix coming back from the ashes.
It's feeling more like people like the culture and what we contribute, but they still not fully liking us. Like, you know, if we come up with something you can enjoy it, that's cool, but people are kind of taking it like, oh, this is for everybody. It's like, it's not that you can't enjoy it, it's just...
But it's also not directed. It's not.
Yeah, it's like if we wrote the essay, don't take it and say, yeah, I got a great essay here and not try to get
We
me...
got to stamp that motherfucker.
Nah, but I think also imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. I know I got a little bit of booger. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna wipe it.
Oh,
I
my
think
fucking
that
God.
I think the imitation is the
Got a
sincerest.
little bit of booger.
It's a lot.
That motherfucker big as fuck, man. That motherfucker hanging like LeBron. Man. About to dunk the fucking.
Anyway, I feel like
Damn. Damn.
Motherfucker like this.
y'all childish. It can't- now I'm about to look in the mirror. I'm about to look in the
That
mirror.
motherfucker, hey. Hey, if Keeks wasn't gonna say it, I was gonna say something. I'm like, damn, nigga.
I was trying to let him.
You
live,
should have just
bro,
let me
but it
cook.
was
You should just let me talk with it in there.
Bro, it was so big. I
That's
couldn't
wild.
do it.
Y'all ever hang upside down off the monkey?
That bitch look like an eyeball.
Tyson, bring me
That nigga
hey Tyson, can you
older
bring me a
than
toilet
motherfucking
paper,
face,
some
nigga,
paper
that
towel or
motherfucker.
something?
Let me tell you what racism is. Racism is a penalty being held on you, and everybody see it, but you still get the touchdown, but you still asking for the flag.
What I think also though, one thing I will say is I think like with the TikToking or dance, like you said, or contribution to
Eyeball
pop.
hanging.
Did you bring me a paper towel?
Eyeball hanging out the-
They're different.
Hey.
You can't hear.
Appreciate you.
God damn.
Appreciate
That
you.
nigga got a
I
meatball.
got this
hanging
big
out
ass
his
booger
mouth.
that these niggas
That
want.
motherfucker on the sling, nigga, like.
I'm about to shoot it out my nose on the camera.
Bro, please.
Oh my god.
I'm about to shoot it right on your shirt.
Bro,
I can't do it on the
please
camera
don't.
because that's
That's gonna cover my whole
I was
shirt.
gonna
shirt.
give you a tissue, but
No, but I don't need
I feel like
anything
you need a
special.
paper towel for the size of that
fucking
motherfucker.
That nigga need a
I
blanket.
wish I could.
God damn.
Damn, hey, it is big.
That booger had a booger.
I sneeze. All I was trying to say is that I do feel like, you know what I'm saying, we super sweet, bro, and you can't like, cause that's what I was also another thing that I said. Actually, is can greatness, you know what I'm saying, exceed racism? You feel me? And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, like our dances be so sweet, our music be so sweet, our clothes, our culture, everything. Like people can't help but be like, bro. We just want to be like them. Like, as much as they may hate us or whatever, and they don't want us in their stores, and they feel scared of us and shit, they want to wear our clothes. They want to
People
rap
don't
like
mean
us.
you like them though. It's like, yeah, nigga, I like what you did, but I still
Yeah,
don't
admire
How
it
it
some
don't,
type
bro?
of way,
How it
You ain't
don't?
never laugh at a joke somebody made that you didn't like.
I'm not copying no nigga I don't fucking like.
You not, but there's a lot of people that will do that.
And that means that they don't really realize that
It's
they
still,
really
you
are
admire
them
them in
flattered.
some type of
Yeah.
way.
Like you,
They
like,
gonna
not
hold
being
you, though.
real with themselves.
Racism's still around, but I ain't gonna hold you, nigga. You better not do that shit in public. Bro.
Oh, yeah.
Do it in front of nobody. They'll fucking
Damn, beat your ass and put it on
Yeah,
the
nah.
internet.
You better not be nobody famous. You really can't say nothing about nobody now, you know. So it's bittersweet for real, because I wish I could say what I wanted to say.
Oh, you can. You just gotta deal with the consequences.
Yeah, you right.
You gonna get us canceled?
I've been talking about on here. Don't
I
fucking.
mean, I ain't gonna say nothing crazy, because I'm a good guy and fucking boss. So.
Kratos.
I don't like that.
D.O.
Who
Hughes
we got
over
else,
here.
man?
Yeah, that's a deep one. All right,
That's what
next,
she said.
we got,
Yeah, I was deep. I love y'all niggas, man.
Oh man.
we got. Now that I think about it, I
I
don't
love
know.
G's Booger too, man. Where it go? That nigga,
That nigga need to pay rent.
My
For
nigga
real.
Bud.
that nigga Bug.
Rest in peace,
Oh,
my
actually,
nigga.
hold up. We gotta.
Man, if you don't fucking spit it
forgot
out.
that.
No, I'm trying to think.
He said, hold on, wait.
Wait, Tyson.
What about that?
Okay,
Is
so
somebody
that-
bring
is
that
that-
back?
go gonna go too deep into it because
That's
we
what she
could
said.
end up like actually messing ourselves up on YouTube. So with Hogwarts Legacy, there's a controversy around that. So without addressing
Oh
the actual
God, why would you even bring that
I
up?
don't
They
even
probably
know what it
did
is.
Nah,
Nah,
shut your damn mouth, because you just let's speed it up.
No, nigga, I wasn't gonna bring that up, yo. You fucking
That's because
dickhead.
you a pussy.
Something
So
about
we gonna
some-
dance
some-
around.
something
I
about
am what I
trans.
eat. I am what I eat.
Come on, somebody being trans.
Nah,
Enjoy
basically,
being pussy.
because J.K. Rowling made some comments towards the
Fat
community. The community didn't like her comments and
What
opinions.
did she say?
We're not gonna talk about that for a
Fat
second.
You gotta say it, nigga. We ain't say it. She said it. What'd she say?
She basically
Relax.
I'm
I
not
don't
gonna
relax. Say what she
I'll-
said,
No,
nigga.
we're not gonna
No,
say what she said, but I
Yeah,
mean,
'cause
she
the-
just
the
said
point of
that.
what we
What
said
if she
here-
said it?
Because nigga, they trying to cancel her now. Stupid. What you
Yeah,
mean,
but
why?
I'm saying though, I don't know what she said. I want to know what she
Look
said.
it up. You got a whole phone.
Because the point isn't necessarily the comments. The point here is that when it comes to consumption of
I
media,
gotta.
is there a such thing as like morally
But
ethical
we're not the one saying it. She
consumption
the one
of
that
media?
said it. I don't understand.
We not. But YouTube be tripping about stuff like that.
Morally ethical consumption.
Yeah, like for example,
Can we
like
just talk about how fun the game was?
Man,
I mean,
No,
let's
that
keep it a
game
buck.
is
They
amazing.
don't, they
That
don't
game
kill
is great.
kids in video games and in movies and shit like that, like because it's just certain shit that you just don't show. You know what I'm saying?
They
Wasn't
said
they
that shit would
killing
be more
kids?
now.
They'll
Yeah.
show that, but I mean, yeah, because they starting to push.
I ain't gonna hold you.
envelopes.
Remember Hunger Games? They didn't show a lot of them kids getting killed.
actually, Hunger Games had a huge controversy because they was talking about the movie came out and this kid's just like 11 years old dying in the movie because that's
Yeah,
the
but
story.
remember the first one? What was the one girl, the little black
They
chick?
should have been more hungry.
Yeah.
When she died, they don't show it.
Hey, I was mad with Black Widow.
Yeah, she was like, what, 11 or something? They ain't show
Yeah,
it.
she's like 11.
Hunger Games.
Hunger
Yeah,
Games
she-
is-
I heard
That was
of
good
it,
movies.
but you want the top. So
Yeah, they didn't show it, but I mean, I don't know. I want to know what the bitch said.
I'm talking. So
She just said that the people who can menstruate are women.
The people that what?
People who women, people who have periods are women.
Oh, that's all she said.
That's it.
I mean, more or less, but
Why the fuck couldn't you say
That's her
that?
opinion.
because you're not.
Because not
it goes
everybody-
against what you.
That's
know.
but that's a fact, nigga.
No,
but not
hey,
everybody
shut-
admits
see,
to
this
Oh,
is
no,
why- this is-
no.
This is why we
Not
couldn't
again,
go
not
into
again,
it.
Yes,
no.
you can, bro.
No.
Nah, fuck that shit.
No,
No, fuck that shit. Ain't
No,
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 ain't no,
no,
nothing,
no,
nigga.
we gonna
Women
get
have
canceled.
periods.
We're
nigga.
not even that
No,
famous.
no.
So if we do
Yeah.
get
What the
canceled,
fuck
that
are
means
you
we
talking
get
about?
famous.
Man, fuck that. Y'all not gonna tell me I can't say it. Women have periods.
Not on
It's not a big deal.
YouTube. We can't.
Oh Lord Jesus.
Nigga, women have
Anyway,
periods.
so Hogwarts Legacy is a
Fuck.
great game.
It is very
I'm having a
And
ton
women
of fun
have
with it.
periods. I'll say it again.
Okay, we heard
Hogwarts
you the
Legacy.
15th time. Thank you.
That's stupid that you can't say that.
Yeah.
Fuck. That's stupid as fuck.
Hogwarts
Fuck that.
Legacy
I'm
got a
LeBron
lot of
James.
history.
I'm gonna break that
That
wall.
might
That's
be the.
stupid.
That might be the new. That might be the new.
I'm
level.
gonna break that wall.
You know he took. You know he broke the fourth wall. Yeah.
So are we just using this? Is this?
That's him.
Ask me what.
Yes, G. To answer your question, yes. But anyways, Hogwarts Legacy is
So
a
there's
great
a
game.
big controversy
We gotta-
about her. So they mad at her because they said women.
Oh,
have
so they
periods.
mad at her?
No, why?
for
No.
dropping
Can we
the
just
ball?
What did she say?
Stop.
Bro, y'all, what y'all fucking scared of them?
Tyson
niggas?
gonna have to edit all of this.
No, he's
No,
not.
I'm just saying,
It's
are
not a
they
big
mad at?
deal.
Like, what was the? Are
Because
they
if
mad
you
at the
oppose-
Hogwarts?
yeah.
No, but the rest of her comment is that other people exist, but women are women.
Well, we ain't gotta
Trans
get into that. I'm
women,
talking
it's
about-
a difference. She was
but
just
when
saying
you're-
that there's the lane.
No, the,
Oh,
But
there's
when
a
you're
difference
saying that the
between
Hogwarts
trans
shit,
women
what
and
are they
women.
mad at? They mad at
For
Hogwarts
sure.
because
That was it.
J.K.
That's all
Rowling
she's trying to
said
say.
So why they mad at her?
Because they
Because they want. Never
don't know
mind.
what they are.
Yeah.
Because
It's,
they want people want to be seen as who they are, and that and people feel like that negates that.
So they said that she can't have a game because of how she feel.
Yeah, she's yeah.
no, they're just trying to get her
See
canceled
me
because they
as
feel
who I
like she's
am.
being insensitive to them.
Well,
To that.
they already lost. She said that shit like 2-3 years ago, and this game is just now coming out.
People
Ain't
still
nobody-
boycotting the game though, bro.
Good luck with that. Nobody fucking remembers it.
Oh, so they
Everybody
trying to
says
boycott
it's
the game?
No, they do remember it. That's why people are trying to boycott it now.
They're trying to, but they're trying to
They
boycott.
remember it
Because there's a lot of
we did.
people that are.
But hold up, they're trying to boycott the game.
I mean, yeah.
But don't they got a trans woman in the game?
But they did that last minute because of the controversy.
Oh, that's funny. How did J.K. Rowling feel about that?
You asked her.
What'd she say?
I don't know. I ain't hear nothing.
She like, why you put this fucking?
the point I was trying to get
I had
at
a
with it is
super
like,
funny joke
is there
before this
such
show.
thing as like morally correct consumption of media? Because like there's other shit like Rurouni Kenshin, for example, the creator of that turned out to be a pedophile. Then you have people who've created other things like the Chronicles of Narnia. It turns out that he was racist and sexist. H.P. Lovecraft also turned out to be very racist. So there's a lot of things in media, like even Tommy Hilfiger turned out to be racist, didn't like black people. So there's a lot of things in media to where there's people who have created them that have stances on things that aren't exactly accepted. So it's like, yeah, you might have made Arizona tea, but you also think that women don't deserve rights. So it's kind of like, where's
That
the
is
moral?
a great question.
Like, where's the moral line at for consumption for what we're gonna feed into and what we want?
I think that my flesh really wants to honestly start with saying it depends on how good the product is.
You know,
I
and
think that's what my
that's
flesh
another thing
wants to
too,
say.
because it's like, okay, for example, there's something like Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A, well, actually no, because it turned out that Chick-fil-A's, they weren't all owned, and so they didn't all have the same opinion in terms of like the homosexual community.
But that would also depend upon, that would be a question for a gay person. Like, if a gay person really like motherfucking spicy deluxe chicken sandwiches, but they know that niggas at Chick-fil-A don't fuck with gay people, they gotta go in there like, you ain't gotta go to Chick-fil-A and say, hey, I'm gay and I'm still buying this
I ain't gonna
sandwich.
hold you.
Like, you just get your
I ain't
sandwich
gonna
and
hold
go.
I'll still rock Tommy Hilfiger. A lot of black people rock Tommy Hilfiger, but Tommy Hilfiger dead, first of all, ain't he?
I don't know.
I
Some
think it's
of his
also a
brand
little
is-
ignorance too.
So when he said that shit about black people, it just
No,
tanked.
niggas was rocking hella Tommy Hilfiger in the 90s.
No,
He got a
it-
Tommy
that's what I'm
Hilfiger
saying.
jacket
It's
all
after
the
he
time
said in
today.
comments, that's when
He
it
My
literally
mom
has
was
one
wearing
Tommy
Tommy
Hilfiger
Hilfiger
That's
when I was
coming
a
back
kid.
now. But hold up, what did he exactly say?
No,
Did
he full on said, if I knew black people were gonna wear my clothes, I wouldn't have made it. Like, you couldn't get more racist than that.
Oh damn! He said that for
Well, that's what the fuck
It
he
was-
gets.
that's
See,
what I'm-
see, that's what I'm
that's
saying.
what
Like,
I'm
see,
saying.
in that sense, I would be like, yeah,
I'm
fuck
wearing-
you,
I'm- yeah, I'm
bitch.
wearing
I'm
it.
wearing
Now-
your shit, bitch.
Okay,
You better make it more, bitch, since I can afford it.
now
I'm
something
buying
like,
this shit. It's hard.
something like Hogwarts Legacy, I feel like people had a difference of feeling it because, for one, Harry Potter fans. Two, the fact that
Harry Potter.
she kind of gave an opinion on something. She didn't necessarily say you guys are all wrong and disgusting. She just gave an opinion that people didn't like. So, but
What
had
made
she
her
said
say
something more
that,
severe,
Her religious
Well, she's
beliefs and like
she
people
said
probably
it.
asking questions. And
yeah,
shit.
she said it because she's a woman and it affects her, and so she was more concerned with how this environment affects women. So, you know,
So
it's-
you think that a gay person wouldn't play it because of that?
well, no, because I mean, I have friends that are like LGBTQ, and they've been avoiding the game for that reason because it's something that more.
So what if they play it and they like it?
No, and that's another thing too, because I know people that are like that they really want to play the game, and so
Yeah.
they're in this moral gray area to where it's like, man, I want to do this, but at the
Man,
same
just
time,
play the
I-
fucking game.
But at the end of the
Well,
day,
I mean, nah, because I mean,
she didn't say nothing crazy to me. I don't know exactly what she said, but based on what y'all said,
Well, that's because you're not trans.
yeah, but still,
Yeah.
I mean, but you can
it's
still
still a
tell,
fact.
right?
It's
from
still a
wrong.
fact that nigga, women have.
Well, let's not
periods.
address if we actually agree with the opinion or
It's
not.
not an opinion. It's a fact, nigga. That's
No,
a,
no, I'm
that-
saying like, listen,
that is a fact. You feel me? It's not. It's a fact. Like nigga, it's a fucking fact. I don't know how to. I'm not trying to offend nobody, bro. That's a fact, nigga. Like shit.
well, look, there's some women where they're biologically women and they can't have periods.
True. True.
That's
But
the
they
only
probably
time-
like 60.
I mean, but I'm saying
Went through
'cause it's like,
menopause. That's
you know,
natural shit.
I've come across women that had hormonal imbalances and couldn't actually have periods. Like they just never had.
Hey,
periods.
listen. That's true. That's
That's
a
crazy.
hormonal imbalance, though.
No, it
Oh,
is.
man.
But what I'm saying is,
You would be a lucky nigga to get a
But you
girl
don't
no
want to
period.
even
That would
say
be
that.
nuts.
You don't even. You don't want to say. I think that's what it's basically saying. You don't want to say that things is crazy. It's about being sensitive, like what Wallace is saying. It's just like we don't really walk that life, so we can't really.
I don't. I mean,
Yeah.
that's. I'm not going to.
I mean,
I think when it comes down to it, like the broader, like the more broad point
I
that
guess
you
if a
making is
nigga was
asleep.
like, yeah, fuck black people when he starts selling
Right.
some shit, I guess I wouldn't go buy from him.
Well, so how about this? What if
You know
he
what I'm saying?
said, instead of saying "fuck black people," what if he said, you know, what if his comments were based in a criticism in regards to black people of something like, you know, black people get too stuck into a victim mentality, which you can make a legitimate criticism on that based on observations, because I've seen some black people where they're so busy blaming everybody else for things that happen, and it's like, you know, it's like we clearly running the issues, but you can only blame so much before it's like, all right, now you need to start doing something. Like,
I
you
mean, I
can't-
guess it depends on what the fuck he said.
and
what it's
that's
about.
what I'm saying. So I think we
You know
can
what I mean?
all agree that
Yeah, I mean, if he said some shit like black people need to stop killing each other, I'd be like,
That's fair.
somebody can get offended about that though. You know
Why
what
would
I
you
mean?
get? I mean, it's true though.
There's niggas
Same
that would
thing.
get.
I was
I just
riding with
said.
Dez and we saw a billboard on the side of the street, and it was a kid with spaghetti all over.
Or
his
the
face.
AIDS one by the airport.
What
I don't
the
know
fuck?
if it's AIDS. It's
I mean, I'm sorry, not AIDS, but it's about getting tested or something like that. Though.
it's about birth control. It's
whatever,
about-
same shit.
No,
It used to be an
it's-
STD billboard though, that in that
Can
same
you
spot.
can you let me finish?
I was
saying
wondering
what I was
why he
saying.
got spaghetti on his face.
Because the billboard is about wearing condoms, Keith. It's telling you
You mean
not to
Ant.
have Keith, the person who interrupted me, when I was explaining what the billboard is about. It's not about AIDS.
But he,
It's not about getting tested. The billboard is about wearing condoms
bitch. I understand
and
that.
birth control.
Oh my god.
And the offensive
Oh,
part
I
of
get
it
it.
is they're saying that you gonna have a fucking black ass kid with spaghetti all over his face that you can't fucking feed.
Wait.
You need to wear fucking condoms.
Was there emphasis on him being black?
It was a black baby.
There was a white baby.
That sounds like some white kid shit. I don't know.
Nah, nigga, little nigga kids definitely.
I ain't never
I
seen
seen
a
a
black
girl
kid
feed
covered
her
in
kid
spaghetti.
hot dog buds.
But
she ripped hot dog buds and had gave each one of them niggas half a hot dog.
That's real.
I was
each
like,
one she had multiple kids she wasn't feeding.
She was
They
feeding
ate,
him hot
it was
dogs.
hot dog
Damn.
buds. Jesus fed them fish and bread.
Did the
That
baby
shit
dad
had
bring
fish.
McDonald's for all the kids or just his?
I don't even know why I was over there.
Why
Okay,
was
it-
you over there?
Okay.
You should have went and got them some McDonald's.
I think I was getting my hair braided. This is back when I had a check.
Man, she would have threw it back if you brought McDonald's for all the kids.
She's like, man, y'all hungry here?
Come
She
on,
would've
y'all
threw
knew
the
Daddy
shit
Gerald got y'all.
In my defense, that billboard used to be an STD billboard. Just
Yeah,
saying.
but I'm just, I guess, like to tag on to your point, like were you just saying, like shit could be kind of like racially insensitive?
Nah, he said it criticize, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
saying like that.
yeah.
And I was just saying, like, well, shit, I guess that's a fact. You know what I mean? Like, damn, black people always.
And that billboard was like a fact, but it was also
Mhm.
critical. So
Yeah,
like,
you
it
feel
was
me?
like, hey, if you,
But I don't know if that necessarily will make me fuck with him or make me buy it. If it was sweet, yeah. He said some shit like that a couple years ago. Okay, well, shit, black people do be killing black people, but then there'd be somebody that probably can get offended from that.
Yeah, I mean, because
You know what I
people,
mean?
the way
I'm
people
just
act when they get
comparing it to
offended,
that.
people act like everybody has to be offended with them when they're offended by something.
But offended
It's
people,
like-
most of the time, the offended people win.
Yeah, when I'm saying like it's one thing to be
There is
overly
strength in
offended by
numbers.
somebody's opinion, but it's like I feel like it's another if like a direct attack on somebody versus their opinion. Like if my opinion is like okay, you know, like and you're not really doing anything all day,
Mm-hmm.
like okay, like yeah, that's a really that's a little bit annoying or whatever. But if I'm like, you're fucking stupid and no one likes you, like okay, those are two different
I
things.
feel you.
but I
Also,
feel like
bullshit.
you know to not
Motherfuckers
to
be
delve-
peons, though.
But not to delve deeply into what the whole thing is about, but like you know what I'm saying. For one, there's strength in numbers. So if you see that you've been able to have like what they did to the baby, like if you've seen that y'all's community can mobilize.
Ain't that
and be
crazy? They
able-
went harder on the baby than they did on J.K. Rowling.
I didn't know.
They did the
I thought
baby
it was
dirty.
Did you notice the
I mean, he
baby
kind of
completely
deserved it
fell
though,
off
but
the-
they did him dirty.
The baby did say some weird shit though.
He said, "If y'all ain't in, never mind."
I was about to say, like,
Never
hold
mind.
up, chief.
I don't
He
even
said-
say when people do
Because
that.
he said some off the wall shit.
Yeah, but we're not saying. I just want to know what the fuck he said. God damn.
Until we get
look
a
it
way
up.
to be able to quote it and put the video, you probably still can't even do that
It's
shit because people say
basically-
super
I ain't
crazy
doing on
shit.
podcasts all the
Like,
time.
you ain't in the parking lot getting
getting
STDs and doing stuff in the cars, and you know,
It
like,
just he got
that was
wild,
oddly specific.
and then he got wild and talking about you know gay people and about you know what I'm saying things that ain't really super generalized towards them, but kind of making it that way, and then basically it was a lot of backlash.
They flipped
And
it.
instead of it, no, it wasn't a flip. Like,
Nah,
I mean,
he
it was probably
said it.
isolated stuff. He went on like a super. This is completely off topic. It basically is just talking about the fact that they can bring that shit to you. You feel me? Like
If they feel like they're being wrong, they'll
communities, and
bring
it's
that
not
shit to
even
your
just
front door,
that
bro.
community. The Jewish community is doing it to Kanye West, so there's strength in numbers. You feel me? And what y'all are literally seeing that, like what we're saying, basically is like. It's kind of fucked up that J.K. Rowling, you feel me? Like, she said one thing just thinking she was having a normal conversation, and now she's trying to drop a game, and her game is kind of getting deflated.
Oh,
Because
no,
of
that
some
game
shit
was
she
doing
said.
numbers. That thing that like had like the highest debut ever in gaming or something like that. It's got like 1.22
It's fucking.
million.
It's Harry
players.
Potter, nigga.
Bro, the most
I bet-
people, at 1.2, it's like 1.2
Before
million
it
people
actually
were
fully
streaming it
released.
on
I
Twitch at
bet.
the
I
same
bet
time.
it's more people
Like, they broke a record.
that like Harry Potter that's offended because Everybody fucking loves Harry Potter.
Nah, that game's going
And
crazy.
that's what's sweet about things like that too. Like, I mean, shit, we can talk about this all day, but that's another thing too. They trying to come out here and they can't. Like, that's
Hey, yo,
hard.
that
can't-
game is another Elden Ring right there. Like I'm a mid Harry Potter fan. Like I kind of like it. I've seen some of the movies. Well, I've seen them all, but I only kind of halfway like it. But that game, that's just a great game by itself. Like if you fuck with Magic, that game is definitely worth
I'm
playing.
not really in Magic Personally. I've been in.
I mean, you
next
Magic in
games,
Elden Ring,
so-
right?
Yeah.
There
I
you
was
go,
in
right
that.
there. If you like the RPG shit,
I was watching Hakeem play the one back, and like the puzzles is what I saw. I saw just from the early puzzles. I'm like, oh, once you got the ability to be able to say your stuff, you know what I'm saying. Then it's just even funny, like a Valamendo. I'm like, okay, that shit. That shit is,
Splendo,
I'm like, okay,
like a
I feel
Zendo.
yeah, everybody
Basius
British.
Maximus.
Like all the British dudes is acting in all of our movies, and then they made us British. I mean, in the fucking game. So you know what I'm saying. I think it is pretty.
That made us super British.
And I think that I like
All
those
them niggas was
classic
British
things,
in the
because
Australia.
I think that's a cool fact that y'all said. Like Harry Potter is, you know what I'm saying. When we think about just what Harry Potter is, it's been one of the most hugely popular things
Since
of,
what, the 90s?
of our lifetime. You feel me? So for them
They
to
made the
drop-
books in the 90s, didn't they?
and then the
believe books
movies
was
was
in the
going
90s,
crazy.
and
I used to work at the
movies was
movie
in the
theater,
2000s.
bro. Their movies used to go.
The
stupid.
movies was going spike.
Bro,
Her
her books was going crazy.
her books went stupid. So for her game to do that, especially like with what you're saying, for her whole community to try and mobilize against it, and they still weren't able to stop
And they
it.
still coming out with
That's
the
kinda
movies.
sweet.
They just dropped the movie last year, that Fantastic Beasts, the Secrets of Dumbledore.
And you want to know what's crazy about it is the fact that encompassing all of that, like you said, to wrap your whole thing together, her product is so solid and it's fucked with so hard that she's able to be unapologetically who she is. She like Ant wants to express his opinion. You feel me? And like people may be offended by it, but I'm sure some trans people playing Harry Potter. I'm sure some they probably fucked with Harry Potter before they realized they was trans, and they can't get Harry Potter out their system. You feel me? So that's like they just playing that shit. Like you know
I
what I'm
would be
saying?
mad as hell. Like, damn, you
I was
bitch.
But I
Born a
mean,
Harry
you know what I'm
Potter
saying?
fan.
Like you like I don't agree with this bitch, but this is a fucking I love this fucking show. Like you said, we found out that the nigga who made Dragon Ball Z just didn't fuck with black people. Like, yeah, that's why I call them monkeys.
I mean, I
Like,
would probably
what? Like, bro, Goku raised me. Are you serious? Like, yeah, he wasn't supposed to raise you.
That was my nigga.
That nigga taught me I was supposed to fight everybody for my niggas.
And now he's a
And be
racist.
kind to people.
Yeah, I was supposed to be the homie. Like, no, I didn't want you little nigglets watching my Dragon Ball Z show. Like, dude, why you make us the hero? I don't know. I secretly admired y'all. Imitation is a sincere form of flattery. I do like hip hop. I just don't like niggas. I can't take it.
Hey, Mr. Popo's pretty racist. He's black, got
Bro,
red lips, and a
They
turban.
changed. They thought he was so racist that in Dragon Ball Kai they made him blue.
Yeah, and I'm like,
They literally made that
y'all
nigga
should have
blue.
just left him how he was.
I ain't gonna hold you. You know them Asians, that's probably how they looked at black people back then because of what the white people put to
Shout
them.
out to our tech team. They doing sit-ups behind the scenes.
Oh, shit.
That was a good topic we got out of that one. Let's head to the next one here. So, E3's a fucking wrap. Nobody's going. Nintendo's out, PlayStation out, Xbox out, and they're all doing their own individual things on whatever date they
Nintendo doing that direct. What's it called? The Nintendo Direct. Is that what it's called?
PlayStation gotta stay and play.
I ain't gonna hold you though. That nigga, I was talking to Mario about it, and he was just saying like, where is Nintendo gonna go? Because they need to come out with basically a new system. Because I guess that Breath of the Wild coming out,
Yeah, I think Zelda.
the new one.
You know what they could do? Because the Switch is 7 years old. So what they're probably going
Is
to
it
do
really?
is 7 years old. And you got to consider, like, when it came out, it wasn't even with the PS4 and the Xbox One. So
They
what they
just dropped
probably do,
randomly.
especially since they just put out the Switch OLED, they could really announce a Switch about a new system in about June after Zelda comes out. Because they already had the chance to... Metroid Prime Remaster just came out, and then Tears of the Kingdom is the last major Switch game they've really been talking about. They haven't announced the new.
Zelda.
Yeah, that's the new Zelda. That's the sequel to Breath of the Wild. But they haven't talked about any other major Nintendo games like Mario.
They gotta be
You
working.
think they're
on
gonna be
Star
able to
Wars.
keep
We got a new
up?
Bayonetta.
Because we think they're gonna be
That
able
was
to keep
cool.
up though, because their processors are small. and
Yeah,
shit.
but
That's
here's
Well,
what
their
the
I'm
thing.
processor for what? For
They've
the
been able
Switch?
to.
Yeah,
They've been able
That's
to
the
keep up
last
since
system
for
he's
years.
talking about. There's a possibility of them
they
dropping
coming out with a new system.
They need
It's
to
a
come out with
possibility.
a
They've
new
been
They're-
keep up for years. Like they put out the fucking Wii when we had PS3.
Let's
360.
not sleep on what Nintendo does, though. Nintendo gives us like so.
They
You
give
know,
us some innovative shit. They're the only people in gaming that still come up with innovative ideas.
Nigga, we literally have a handheld game console.
And think
nigga.
about how
Like,
big the Switch is.
True.
Every time you go
Glad that I don't
somewhere,
have
it's
to go
always
into
a
It is really sweet. It is. I
and
guess.
they may have something new for us. You
That's
don't
what
know
I'm
what they
saying.
could give us. You
My
feel
thing,
me?
Sony
But
games-
so you think
They
eventually?
hit twice with from the Wii. They did the Wii good, Wii U, and
The Wii U
Switch was
flopped,
fire.
and then they took the idea and fixed it with the Switch.
So do you think eventually they not gonna have to get processors like, or be able to handle games with graphics like?
the technology
It
always
depends
gonna have
on
to
what
get
they
better.
do. They, you never know.
What
Like
about the-
they could, bro. Streaming.
What
is
about
a
the
very
games
big
that's
thing.
like for all consoles?
Nigga, they
Like
might,
Harry,
nigga, they
like
might sell us
Hogwarts
a
is coming
couple.
out for the Switch,
Nigga.
and it's. I personally feel like that game is going to be awful on the Switch.
Them
Yeah.
Switch, them Switch
It's not going to be able to
games
run it like how
trash.
it needs to run on a console with a bigger processor. The processor literally is going to help the way the game runs and how everything loads in and shit like that.
I'm
And the
just asking,
Switch's
do you think they still
processor is
gonna-
not strong enough to
Do
really.
you think
do
they
it.
still gonna survive through this shit?
Of
Yeah,
course,
man.
Nintendo been
Yes.
on top for years, just doing their own thing.
I
That's not
wouldn't say
something
on
that's died.
top.
No, Nintendo has had the highest selling system.
Since it's, well,
I think the
PS2.
Switch just now surpasses being the best selling system of all time.
Right.
And
Oh,
like
and
before
PS2
that,
there.
the Wii broke all the
But I can
records.
see that because Nintendo don't come out with
It's
games
also a
as
family
much
system.
as. I don't think it come out with games as much as PlayStation do.
And
right?
yeah, it's
It's a
mostly
family
It don't.
system with all
first-party
first party games, pretty
Yeah,
much.
but when Nintendo come out with games, they big ass
Yeah,
You know what I'm
games.
saying? Like
Right.
system wise. Okay, so 64 came out when?
like
90.
90s.
That's
Four,
a
Same
Sounds
time
right.
the PlayStation.
5, 95, 94, 95.
Probably the PlayStation.
They ain't come
that
out
would've
with the
been- that would've
GameCube
been the
until
first
when?
PlayStation. Back in the 95.
Probably 95, something like that.
96.
96. So
And
they ain't,
think about how big of a deal the Nintendo 64 was.
yeah, but they ain't come out with a new system until when? 2001, 2?
2002 with the GameCube.
Okay, so but PlayStation came out with 2 more PlayStations before that. Come
They
on.
had the PS1 around that time,
Then
PS2 around 2002.
Not the PS,
So they
the
was-
PlayStation, then the PS1,
Oh,
the
they did
small
have it.
one.
All that was a smaller PlayStation 1. Though, does that really
Nah.
count as a new system?
Nah, that was still different from the
That's a
PlayStation.
PlayStation
How?
1.
Yeah, it's a PlayStation 1.
They didn't
This is
have a
PlayStation
brick
1.
The
but-
PS1 was a PlayStation 1. It's just a skinny one. It's like that's like saying the fat PS2
But it also
and the
came
skinny one are
out.
different.
But it came out 6 years later.
So what?
Yeah,
It
it's
takes
not
niggas a long
small,
time to fix
bro.
shit.
It's still the same system.
I guess.
Because they're not.
I was
Because you
just-
can't play a PS2.
But I was
game.
saying, I think PlayStation and Xbox come out with more systems than Nintendo.
Oh, they
They
do
come out
100%
with
come out with more
That was
systems.
I wouldn't
That's
even
what-
say
that
that,
was my
'cause
point.
You gotta think like there was what the
PlayStation
Super
1?
NES and then
Super Nintendo.
Super NES.
Wasn't
Super
it a
Nintendo,
regular Nintendo?
Then
thing?
a Nintendo 64. Well, actually, no. I think Nintendo might have started with the Famicom. Maybe. I don't know if that was
We didn't start from Nintendo 64. Nintendo 64,
Nintendo
GameCube.
64, GameCube,
then Wii.
then Wii,
Well,
then
Wii was a
Wii U.
Wii was a.
Are we
Wii.
also not counting handhelds because Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance,
Not
Game Boy
counting.
Advance SP?
No, I was talking
We
about.
ain't count handhelds.
I was talking about.
Why not? The
Maybe
Switch
that's-
is
I mean,
handheld, so
maybe-
why not count
maybe-
They are
it?
sisters.
Maybe that's the
thing.
thing then, because they do come out with handhelds and the other ones. do
Handheld
come
should
out.
count as consoles because the Switch is a handheld console, literally.
I mean,
I can take it out and
3DS
play it
was
right now.
crazy,
It's
the
a handheld
2DS.
console.
Yeah, and they was coming out with them joints.
I think
in
that yeah,
between.
they definitely
Nintendo had that shit on lock.
they definitely move their resources to making different platforms and shit like that but that's because like PlayStation did the PSP, they really do well, and I think that that's why they kind of did like what you're saying, the Switch doing both. But I kind of see systems as something that's pleasant to a wall and pleasant to your TV. Handhelds, you feel me? That ain't really the same type of thing that I'm kind of going.
PlayStation what? Like they come out with system what?
Because
every
the
6 years?
Game Boy Color was
5
before
years?
the N64 and the Super Nintendo, right?
Game Boy Color. I don't know. They had to be.
Nah,
Game Boy,
this-
then
this-
Game Boy Color, then Game Boy Advance.
But I'm saying,
then Game Boy
Well, the
PlayStation-
game, I'm talking about Game Boys between, but
PlayStation come out with a
I'm
system
tripping.
what?
Super
Every
Nintendo-
5 years, 6
Was the
years.
Super Nintendo out before the Game Boy?
I
no,
thought the Game Boy
first
came out
Game
before
Boy was
that.
out. Well, it might have been. Yeah, I think
Super
the Super
Nintendo?
Nintendo came out first.
I don't fucking know,
Yes,
bro.
it did. Biggie rapped about it.
Yeah.
Nintendo, Sega
Yeah, Super Nintendo was what the Sega Genesis had to beat. You feel me? And then they started going into handhelds. So
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you though. I think PlayStation and Xbox they come out with systems every 5 years.
Yeah.
How old is the
6 years.
PS4 now?
2014 to like
2 years?
2020. When did PS5 come out? 2021.
2020.
Was it 2020?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was.
Damn, my PS5 is 3 years old
it was
already.
in like April.
Damn.
And niggas still don't have them?
Look,
It wasn't
mine-
that-
Nah, well, that's the reason why the PS5 couldn't sell that much too, because the processing chip that is made, that the PS5 is made from, COVID made it super duper hard with transit and shit like that. It wasn't able to be created because factories got shut down, and it wasn't able to be transported across seas because people wasn't really working as much. Like instead of hitting Brinks trucks, niggas was robbing computer processing trucks.
nigga, that was the Fast and Furious movie.
Yep, it
That
came
was,
out.
That was real life too, nigga.
Yeah,
It
the
was
PS5
still
came out in
shit.
2020. It was right.
That's
Yeah,
why
I'm saying they
can't
come
say-
out every
That's
6
why it
years.
was such a monumental thing now, where they're like, bro, we actually bought to have the systems in the stores, like,
Yeah.
because they in 3
So
years
Nintendo
later they
beats
still
it up.
can't
My
even get them out there.
theory, my theory is that Nintendo is going to announce
And they're
a new
probably
console
smart.
probably
They
in
be-
about June,
They
July.
gon'
and it's going to release
when
by
it come
Christmas.
out, when that direct come out.
I don't know when the direct come out, but by June, July,
I thought that Nintendo Direct just happened.
yeah, they did. They just had one, but they're having another one for like probably their summer one in place of E3. They're probably going to announce a new Nintendo system because they've been it's been rumors about it for a minute. The Switch is 7 years old. It's probably going to be backwards compatible and can play Switch games.
That's gonna be alright.
So it's going to get announced.
I ain't gonna hold you. It's I
I'm calling
kind
it
of
out.
miss E3 a little bit because it was like everybody was in competition with each other. You know what I mean? But now they,
Electronics Entertainment Expo was so beautiful.
bro, it was sweet. Remember, we always talk about it. But I just remember when that Last of Us got dealt.
Or
The
when
first-
they unveiled God of War.
When they
like-
unveiled God of War.
It was a nice 3 days of
Hey, that
things to
was
watch. It was a
was.
nice 3 days of things to watch, and it's fun. Like even seeing like the Bethesda, you know what I'm saying? Like seeing like watching the big threes press conference and then all of the little studios press conferences.
Why you think
was
they did
nice.
that? It was money.
Why they separated?
COVID for starters, you feel me? Like they couldn't even really probably pack that bitch out because of COVID and shit like that. Fighting over time and space and shit, and then like because when COVID happened, there's like, bro, we need to find a way to be able to avatars our games to niggas 6-7 months ahead of time. You feel me? And it really E3 really can't happen. So niggas was like Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo wasn't gonna come together and make their own pseudo online E3. They was like, bro, I'm PlayStation with they niggas was like, bro, we need to advertise our shit. E3 shut down. And they came out with PlayStation Direct and was like, bro, why don't we just continue doing this? Fuck E3.
Right. Yeah.
And it just everybody did their own shit. There's not really no reason to go back to it.
Go all the way
Because
to
COVID, I was gonna ask like, is it even over yet? Like we don't wear masks and shit, but shit ain't like it's open, but it's pseudo not open. I don't
It's
think it's still
not.
being seen.
You really allowed to wear masks? You had to wear a ski mask.
Yeah,
anyway.
like if
I'm
they like they
what?
still like we don't follow the rules, but like
It's
places have to follow
It's
the
certain
rules.
places, yeah, that do.
They gotta follow them rules still, and like if we still gotta follow rules, bro, it's too much money in having to follow rules, bro. Like that's the whole reason that's the reason save money. Why follow rules and spend more money, bro, when we can just do some shit in house and just put it on YouTube?
Yeah,
Yeah. And PlayStation State of Play was born.
Yeah. I ain't
What's
gonna
your
hold
game
you.
show looking like, Keys?
I have some.
Yeah. What
What you
games
talking
you got coming out this year?
Shit, I got Boom.
That sounds boring as hell.
Oh,
The
I ain't
kids
gonna
games.
hold you.
The Keats
I
Chronicles.
might get a Switch just for that Zelda.
not the
Hold up.
Chronicles.
You'd probably be
The
better
first
off
one was
waiting.
fire.
Because by the time you buy it, they're going to announce a new system.
Oh, you're gonna be pissed.
And Kavana's right. If they do make it
You're gonna be
backwards
pissed.
compatible, that might be.
It's
the
going to be
move.
backwards compatible. As huge as the Switch was, because like I understand not having nothing from the Wii U backwards compatible. Nobody fucking bought it. And then the Wii was entirely too old, so the important games that people cared about, they done already remastered.
And trying to.
I don't think no one nigga that had the
Trying to put
motherfucking
them online
Wii U.
marketplace, too.
That was Maury.
Exactly.
We was. Hey, I low key fucked with Super Smash Bros on it because I could play it on
And
the
that's
handheld.
going to be the first release on
And
this
that's
new
where,
Nintendo
and,
system.
yeah, and that's
Wasn't
what
Smash
Nintendo,
one of the
they
first
have their
releases
innovation.
on
Like
the
they're not
first?
afraid to try and like they like Vikings in that sense, where everybody going right. Nintendo not afraid to try and go
What's
left.
up, C?
Super Smash Bros. Got a movie coming out.
Oh, wait,
Do
no. No,
Is
so
that
what it is, they
Mario
got a
or
Mario
Smash
Bros.
Bros?
They got a Mario movie.
Smash Bros. movie.
I thought it was a Mario.
Super Smash Bros. movie?
Donkey Kong is Seth Rogen.
Shut the fuck up.
Wait, hold up.
That's
You're getting that
hilarious.
mixed up. So that's the Super Mario movie. That's a Super Mario movie. It's just they had a scene where Mario and Donkey Kong fight. And so the theory that people have is that they're leading up to like a Nintendo multiverse movie. And they're testing the waters with the Mario movie first, which people are already hyped about it. And if the Sonic
know about
movie
the
had
Mario
succeeded, the Mario movie wouldn't be getting made.
All right,
They should have made a Mario movie though.
Exactly.
Like,
Sonic
him
started
not
the
having
way
It's
for
a
it.
me Mario
I
type
hate it.
voice.
I ain't gonna hold you. I fucked with Mario super hard when I was young, bro. Like nigga, going to you had to go beat up Browser, nigga.
Did you say browser or
Bowser.
Internet browser. That's my nigga.
That's my nigga. Internet Bow dog.
Tell him.
Mark my words, they probably got a new Smash Bros. They're working on right now. Because them games, it's usually like maybe 2-3 years in between Smash games.
Which is why we do up to
I go to the movies, sir.
27-point inspection.
Get informed.
Alright.
He goes to the
Yeah,
movies.
it said, okay, official Smash teaser trailer. Yeah, so this is what I'm talking about. This is the Super Mario Bros. Damn.
He fucked up.
Oh, this nigga broke it.
Nah, I just locked the phone. I thought it was the volume button. But yeah, so this is what I'm talking about. They have Mario and Donkey Kong fight here. In the
We're
Super
gonna have to
Mario
put this
Bros.
video up in the camera so y'all can see it.
Yeah,
Don't be on the grace.
so Mario and Donkey Kong,
Oh shit.
they fight in the movie.
Let me see.
And it's homage to Super Smash Bros. Because like they got the whole TV
Oh, well,
layout
you know,
and they on the stage.
remember the game Mario versus Donkey Kong on what's the name?
Game Boy.
Now Super Nintendo or Nintendo.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
gotta
one of
go
the
see.
first-
We
it's like one of the
definitely
first
gotta. We gotta
Nintendo
go see the
games.
Super Mario Bros. Movie, bro.
I want to see them all, Super Mario Bros. And it's like I love the fact that they tease in Super Smash Bros. Because then that's gonna be crazy when they do some kind of dumbass teaser at the end and fucking Star Fox shows up and it's like, what the
Man, that
fuck?
nigga Jones was talking about Star Fox today. He was like, "Yeah, that nigga Star Fox pull up. They need to start
Yeah.
doing more for my nigga Star Fox." I'm like, Star Fox.
They've been working on that too. They trying to figure out a new Star Fox game, but they haven't been able to figure it out.
He is one of the LGs. I ain't gonna
They,
hold you.
if you look at it, they ain't been able to like make a successful one that people really wanted
Was the
since
one on
Nintendo
Wii?
64.
Was the one on Wii sweet? Remember
No.
the one on Wii?
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't
That's the
sweet.
problem. That last
you
one,
talking
Star
about
Fox. So look, here's the problem.
Talking about the
They
Star
made-
Fox game.
They made Star Fox, the original, then they made Star Fox 2 on NES. Star Fox 64 was a remake of Star Fox 2, so it technically wasn't a new game despite being the most notable one. Then they made Star Fox Assault and Adventure, which people didn't like because it was different from the original formula. Then they didn't make another one until Wii U, which was Star Fox Zero. And the problem with that is Star Fox Zero was just a reboot of Star Fox 64, which was just a remake of Star Fox 2. So we really haven't had a new fucking Star Fox game in years.
Wow, so they've been recycling the same idea like old draws.
They haven't come up with it. The best Star Fox idea they had was Starlink, and that was Ubisoft. And Star Fox wasn't even the focus of the game. You could just play as them in the Switch version.
Star Fox 64 was literally like between that and Streets of Rage 2, them was the first two games I ever really played for real. And like Star Fox 64 was so sweet because like if you did certain things and certain boards, you could unlock different boards. Like if you just played it straight through, you would just go to the straight story. But it was like a whole solar system and it was like a couple of planets, but you could do certain shit and go to different. And it was one board where you actually was on the Landmaster, like his
I
little
never
tank
had
and
a
shit.
fucking 64, bro.
I never had a
all the
Super either,
systems.
actually.
I never had a
Bro,
64.
the
I had a Super
original-
Nintendo though.
Hey,
I
you
had
know
a
what?
Super Nintendo on the Sega.
I think there's a 64 emulator on your phones.
The original
iPhones.
Mario Party was on the Nintendo 64. Bro.
I played
Bro,
the game.
the first time I ever played the first time I ever actually played Super Mario was at the car dealership because they had a 64 in there. My mom's car was fucked up. And
Bro,
she took me in there,
God,
bro. You know what I'm talking about?
Man, hey, everywhere
Is
you
it downtown?
Nah, this one
This
wasn't
out east.
downtown. There was it was the one out east.
Yeah, bro.
And then we went to one like it was
I ain't
like
gonna
up
hold
north.
you.
But
Back
they
in the
had a
day,
motherfucking they had an N64 in there, bro, and that's how the first time I ever played
bro. Back in the day,
Super Mario, bro.
nigga,
Shout out to Pawn Shop.
bro. Back in the day, every goddamn like a lot of places you had to go in and wait for a while had video games in that bitch.
Bro, yes they did, especially car places, bro. 'Cause
Yeah,
they knew
on
kids
God.
be bad as fuck.
On God,
So
bro.
they're like, all right, well, let's just put this game in here for these
Barbershop?
kids.
Yeah, even
Bro,
the
yes,
bar-
like the
on
car.
God.
My mom used to take me to the dealership, nigga, and they had a TV in the room, in the waiting room, buy all the kids
The
shit, and they
barbershop
had a Nintendo
definitely used to
64.
always have a system in that
Bro,
bitch.
That's super
Look
duper
good.
smart too. That's super smart.
I mean, back in the day, you used to go to a car dealership with your mom or something.
Yeah, but they had TVs. I ain't never went to one that had the bubble with the whole video game system in that.
Mm-hmm. It was a lot of places like
Or
that.
like
though.
a hair
From what I can
salon,
remember,
but they a hair salon wouldn't give a
hair,
fuck.
bro,
Talking
hair
about
salons,
Talking about Giant Eagle.
fucking barbershops always had a video game in that bitch.
Giant Eagle used to
Nigga.
have the little playpen with the kids with like they had a
That was
PlayStation
Kroger.
1, 64.
Pepe's Playhouse, nigga.
Nah, that was Giante Yagle.
Kroger, yeah, Kroger did
Yeah,
had a
Kroger.
little play spot on
Yeah,
God.
that's Kroger, nigga.
Damn,
Pepe's
I just
Playhouse,
tapped
nigga.
out. I
I
just
was
tapped
Giant
in.
Eagle too.
See, I couldn't afford to go to
People
Giant
in the
Eagle.
trenches with their kids.
Nah,
man.
nigga, because back in the day they had Giant Eagle. It was Big Bear,
I
nigga.
was ready to go to Giant
It
Eagle.
was
like,
Big Bear.
It was Big Bear, cuz it wasn't Giant Eagle.
See, look,
Well, maybe Giant Eagle later on, but I remember.
they had.
Kroger
I don't
had
remember
Pepe's
Giant Eagle when I
Playhouse,
was
and I
young.
always used to ask my mom and dad, could I go to Pepe's Playhouse? They said, fuck no, you can't go.
When I used to go to
So I
the bowling
said,
alley with my
okay.
grandma and them, they had a little spot, but there wasn't no actual games in there. That shit was trash. Nah.
Yeah, bro, then we right, bro. They did have a joint in what's the name, Kroger's. I don't remember Giant Eagle, but Giant Eagle wasn't around.
It ain't been around. Giant Eagle been around as long as Kroger and like Walmart.
Big,
and
big.
shit.
Remember, Giant Eagles turned into Big Bears turned into Giant Eagles.
I did not know that.
They bought Big Bear out. That's how that even happened.
Damn, man, why they couldn't
Remember
keep
when they used to be in
Big
a store like Walmart and you could test out the game?
Yeah, on God. Played a little demo. Nigga, I remember Soul Calibur, because remember Soul Calibur? That was sweet because every system had a different special character. Remember,
Link.
One
Link
was
was-
Link,
Link
one
was-
was Yoda, right?
yeah, Xbox was
One was
Yoda.
Spawn.
Yoda.
Yeah, one was
Darth
Spawn.
Vader,
yeah.
Darth Vader, I think.
Or was it Spawn?
Darth
One
Vader.
had
Nah,
Kratos.
because it was
PS2 one
Yoda
had
anyway,
Kratos.
yeah, but
PlayStation was
Heihachi.
Heihachi, and then one of them had the goddamn lightsaber niggas.
Yoda.
Yeah,
That
Soul
was like
Calibur
niggas.
and then Xbox had fucking Spawn.
Soul Calibur.
Spawn
5
really
had
that
this shit.
nigga for real, bro. Spawn.
But there's so many goddamn Soul Calibur, so they probably
It's
all
only
had.
6.
It's
Well,
I was
technically
just gonna say
7.
that.
Let
Oh,
you so
7?
burn.
Yeah,
a lot
that was
of
one on
them.
PSP, Broken Destiny.
But Soul Calibur 7 literally gotta be on its way though.
Bro, no one really cared about Soul Calibur 6 when it came out. Did y'all play it? I know
They had
Kavadas
Girl in
did.
there.
But me and Kavadas played it. But
I
You
fucked
said
with Soul
Jared was
Calibur.
in the game? Damn.
I ain't gonna hold you. I fucked with Soul Calibur.
y'all, what about Street Fighter 6? Y'all,
That Street Fighter 6, I'm low key hyping. I don't even really like Street Fighter
They
games.
was catching hands and feet when that come out.
I never really
Tekken
liked
8
Street Fighter because I didn't like when I was younger. I didn't like Tekken was easier to get like the button mash of it and understand the concept. And Street Fighter is more of a footsies type game. So like you know what I'm saying, like especially it's
you
harder
play with
like
your toes?
it's more of a spacing, like going back and forth and like knowing how far your jab and your low kick go.
You ain't
And
fuck
when you
with,
tap a nigga, you can do like your actual combos.
You ain't fuck
like,
with Street Fighter on
because you
Saturday?
mainly just do Hadokens. Yeah, but I mean it's hard to create a combo in that game. Is what I'm saying. Like
yeah.
it's like in Mortal Kombat, the early Mortal Kombat, you just be or sweet kicks. Like it wasn't really no.
You had to have the sweet ass controller with the XYZ on top.
Oh, they got like
Or the
47
turbo
extra
button.
buttons
Yeah,
and you
but
ain't never seen it before.
You'll be
You
Scorpion.
can't hold it in your hand because like the controller's too big. You only like
Or
6.
no cap, bro. If you had that little controller, bro, I remember we had one, bro, and I'm looking at Darius like,
You should have
Sweet
stole that
controller
bitch.
this time.
I got the sweet controller this time. He'd still probably beat me, but nigga, I still come through. It just do different shit.
But in like Street Fighter, you know what I'm saying, I could really just do like the Tetsumaki to the Shoryuken. That was the best combo you really could put
It
together.
just depend on who you got.
Punch, low, sweet kick, Tetsumaki.
It depend on who you
But
got.
you can't really, you know.
I
what I'm
fucked
saying?
with the Bruce Lee nigga,
Fei Long.
Fei Long. Fei Long had the sweet ass kick. His leg would turn on fire and hit you with the you fly in the air, whole body be on fire and shit.
Honestly, I'm only really getting Street Fighter 6 to play against y'all niggas.
I got the green
It
guy.
looks sweet too. I like the art style.
We're definitely all copying. We all
The
copying.
Tekken 8 look
Nah,
like
it's gonna get dangerous with Tekken 8. So if you're not trying
Yeah,
to
that's
buy
gonna
Man,
be
bro, you be
friendships.
looking on the goddamn combo lists, bruh. Shut
Yeah.
up, bruh.
supposed to learn how to play the game.
what?
Nah.
What you talking about? He thought he was doing
Nah,
something.
nah.
Y'all be learning how to play
I've been
the
trying
game.
to tell
Yeah.
Barry to actually practice for like 6 years, bro. He refuses to want to.
Bro,
Martin,
but
he
that-
said you whack. He said you whack, Martin.
Bro, but I'm just
Saying
saying,
it's
like,
gonna stay
when
the same level, yeah.
you could practice, but like,
Martin,
We
you heard
making
that.
parlay
When
bets
you
when
first-
Tekken 8 come out.
when you first playing that shit, nigga,
That's what we want.
ain't nothing like learning your nigga on
If
your
I hear
own.
something else about fucking parlay bets, I'm gonna.
No, ain't nothing like learning your
fucking
nigga on
blow
your
this
own. But once you do learn your nigga on your own, and you trying to do a move, but you can't figure out how to do it. Ain't nothing like going to his moveset and being like, oh, this is the exact buttons I gotta press to do that move. And then finding like, oh, this is another move that I never even fucking saw because this is an input I never would have off a reaction just did. Like I would have never pressed
I
back.
feel you.
I would have never pressed back, forward, X circle. But it's like literally the sweetest move this nigga got.
I feel you.
So now I could just map my R1 to X circle, hit my back one R1, back forward R1, and now I'm doing my super duper launcher that goes into my favorite combos. And now y'all Max like, you doing the same move. Like, yeah, that same move does 50% damage every time I hit you. I'm trying to win. And I actually like this game. And I watch niggas play it. So I'm trying to beat
See
niggas
your
up.
pie at Tekken 2. nigga.
Nah,
Just
not
like
a
the
pie.
pies.
What kind of pie?
Sweet
Lemon
potato.
meringue pie.
Lemon meringue pie. That
lemon
shit
meringue.
nasty.
Apple
Key
custard.
lime pie, nasty.
Don't make me
hell.
get that
Key lime
biscuit.
pie,
busted.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Hey, hold down.
Key lime pie, I ain't.
Hey, did y'all? Never mind. That's completely on topic. I'm gonna be quiet.
It's all good, bro. We kind of just freestyling at this point.
Oh,
We
bet.
actually got
So-
one more topic
No,
left.
fuck that topic.
Nah,
So
nigga,
let me
fuck
tell
you.
you.
We gonna talk
Let me
about
tell you, Billboard, right? And
They didn't put Young Jeezy in there. I was so salty.
oh, you already know I'm at.
Yeah, that
Bro,
was
they
just weird
put
as hell.
fucking Kendrick Lamar
Number
over Lil
2?
Wayne.
Bro, they
Oh
didn't put
my
Young Jeezy
god!
on there. They,
Oh
they
my
didn't put Young
fucking
Jeezy
God.
on there, but they put Queen Latifah on there. I'm like, I'm fucked
For the-
up.
for-
Fucked up. For top 50, nigga. That me fucked up. And I like Queen
Okay.
Latifah. She's sweet. But, bro, they didn't put Young Jeezy
Yeah,
on there. I'm like,
Nah, Queen
Jeezy's
Latifah.
responsible for trap music being trap music.
Exactly.
bro,
Like that's a whole
Exactly.
genre.
Bro.
Him,
Bro.
Gucci, and T.I.
Bro, T.I. and Gucci on there. Young Jeezy's not on there.
Oh, that's
That's
fucked up.
disrespectful.
I said, damn.
T.I. and Gucci are T.I.'s on the fucking list,
T.I. could be on there.
bro. Not and Jeezy
I
can't.
think T.I. Do T.I. got more like commercial hits than Gucci? I feel
No.
like T.I. more
Nah, he
commercial.
got-
No,
Nah.
Gucci don't even have that many
Gucci-
commercial hits.
Gucci
Yeah,
left and came
T.I.
back.
I feel like
actually.
T.I. more commercial. than
Yeah,
Gucci.
he got way more.
So the
commercial.
Jeezy got more commercial hits than Gucci. Dude, fuck out of here. What are you talking about?
I'm in agreement with you, Peace. I wasn't trying to say
Hold on,
Gucci,
hold on.
but
We
I
can
feel
probably-
like
I know
Gucci,
you
I feel like
Nah,
Jeezy
Jeezy got way more commercial hits than T.I. He
Hold
got,
on, well,
Gucci's
hold up,
biggest
hold
song
up.
is
I don't
fucking
think I got more
Lemonade.
commercial
Hold on,
hits
hold on,
than
hold on,
T.I.
hold on.
no, not
'Cause
T.I. Gucci.
Gucci,
He
yeah.
probably just got just as many as T.I.
What I'm saying is, what people count as hood classics and what people count as actual hits.
That's
two
what we're talking about
different
commercial.
Yeah, and Gucci is a hood. He's the king
That's
of
what,
hood
that's
classics,
what I'm saying
nigga.
as far as commercial.
He got hood
like
classics.
T.I.
Jeezy was way more
T.I. got
mainstream
Rubber
than Gucci
Band, man.
was.
He got that boom,
He got
What you know about that
What
nigga?
you know
Like,
about
bro,
that?
like, come on,
Yeah.
bro. Like, T.I. got some song. Like, he got some of them shits that,
Nah,
like,
he definitely got a big ass wave. Like,
Yeah.
but also in that same wave, Jeezy was also in that
I'm
wave.
saying Jeezy in there. I'm saying I don't think Gucci's in the commercial side.
On the commercial side, no.
I think on the hood
On the
side,
hood classic, yes,
the
for
hood
sure.
side it was Gucci and
Let's
Jeezy. T.I. is I threw him in
So-
there when he said trap.
So Gucci got 33 songs that's been on the Hot 100.
Yeah, that's probably recent years.
Yeah, I'm trying to count over all time because that's we can't argue 2006.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm saying we can if we put Queen Latifah on there, nigga.
But that's over time. We got 5 minutes left. But that's
Queen
over time for the
Latifah is
career.
like
What you've done.
Queen
is
Latifah-
shit.
super female.
Queen Latifah put it, but I'm saying,
Bro,
Queen
it's
Latifah's
closer
sweet.
you and
We
IT
not
Like
like
Hey,
MC
bro.
Light type level.
I
You
can't
know
even-
that they got it like any women that went hard, they got it on there
Well, I don't even think
because it's only like 8
bro, it was 50.
that they
It
acknowledge.
was top 50, and I was just like, bro, if you put Gucci and T.I. on there, Jeezy gotta be on there.
When I chirp, shot a chirp back, Louis
And Ludacris on there, that's fine. All the names on there is fine. I just was like, y'all could have subbed a couple of them names out.
And you know I got it, yeah.
And on top of that, I don't know who the fuck picked that shit.
Bro, that be list that just is supposed to just make niggas mad.
Mm-hmm. Cause who the fuck picked that shit?
That's Billboard, bro.
Cause they got Rakim like low, and Rakim like changed rap.
Let's see.
Bro, I don't like the stigma of.
According to this, Jeezy got 25 Hot 100 hits, and Gucci got 33.
In recent years, how many? What did he
No,
get?
that's overall time.
Love this club. See, you
The
got.
features count?
See, they talk about
No,
talk about
just if
features
you on the
yeah.
Hot 100.
No,
not just
there's
features.
nah, cause Love in This Club ain't his song.
No, but that's what I'm saying. This
But they
includes
count
everything.
it
If you on the
towards the
song,
score still.
yeah, if you on the song and it's on the hit, it's on the Billboard, that's a hit.
Hey man, can't argue with that. But still, Jeezy should be on
That's
the
what I'm
list.
saying. So they
And he
was
should be
counting.
above Gucci, definitely. Fuck that. I'm not going for that. That's bullshit.
But you can't argue against the number.
I could argue whatever the fuck I want to argue.
If you're
And that
that,
I will
you
argue
can.
till the day I die.
Man, whatever.
No, fuck
I'm
all
just
that.
saying, but that don't mean you can't have the opinion of Jeezy being a better artist than
I
Gucci.
don't care. It's the fact he wasn't on there. It's pissed me the fuck off. I don't give a fuck what number he was. He could have been number 50 and that would have been fine.
Yeah, but at the same time, y'all are also major Jeezy.
But it's also fucked up to throw the other two people that's literally right there in the same pocket as him and not put him in there.
That is kind of fucked up. But
Yeah.
I think it's because like I don't feel like
That's
Jeezy
like
really
saying
gets his respect.
that's like
as an
saying
artist.
that's like having a list of the top 50 cartoon characters and putting Blossom and Buttercup in there and not putting Bubbles in there.
True.
Like that's fucked up. Like they literally all from
But I
the
ain't gonna
same
hold
city,
you.
same pocket.
I ain't gonna
same
hold you.
shit.
Gucci man more on the he more on the scene
on
now.
the mainstream side.
On the mainstream
He's very
side.
mainstream.
Yeah, you feel me? He be in Lil Durk's. He be in.
Not calling Jesus Bubbles.
I don't know. I just feel like
Bubbles
I
needs
just
to be
personally feel
Buttercup.
like yeah.
Bubbles.
I feel like
Be
yeah,
Blossom.
you got X amount of songs on the list, but if you really look at the numbers, you look at the stats and shit. And again, it's probably because I'm a diehard Jeezy fan. No, that's not. Let me finish. Because I feel like you only got you got 33 songs on there, but some of those songs could be low numbers. They could be 99, 98 on the list. Now, I feel like what really counts is how many songs you have that are like how many number one hits and how many top 10
He only
hits.
got number
That's
one.
what you
I
should
think
go
he only
on.
had
That's what
one
the-
number
Gucci
one.
has one number one hit.
They did it based
He
on
has
the whole.
one number. That's what I'm saying. One number one hit and one top 10. When Jeezy has one number one hit and three
He
top
got
10.
3 top 10s. One number one.
No, he does, but the quote y'all bought out here wasn't
I just want
how many number ones and top tens.
And it sound like
But that's what
How
I'm
many-
saying
like
though.
y'all
Low
already
debunked
numbers
it.
shouldn't fucking.
It sound like y'all debunked it. They didn't use actual numbers or an algorithm. It was 10 niggas that probably worked at Billboard Hot 100 and just picked they niggas based off of their opinions.
Yeah, he don't got.
Yeah.
And made a list.
Did they put T-Pain on there? Is he a rapper?
T-Pain don't be getting respect at all. It's ridiculous.
Hey,
that
T-Pain.
nigga still
Coming
be
from the
on
nigga
Twitch,
that
like, making
coming from the
songs.
nigga that said if you seen him out, you wouldn't know who the fuck he was.
T-Pain?
Yeah.
He'd be like,
I could definitely
Man,
tell.
remember
If
when
I see
Cavadas-
T-Pain-
who I am?
Hold up, G. Remember when Cavadas brought up that T-Pain, somebody
You like,
didn't know who
"Freak Nick, you
T-Pain
never
was,
seen?"
got him mistaken at some gas station or something.
If I see T-Pain, I'm gonna look and be like,
Hey.
"That's T-Pain."
He went
I
by
ain't
you.
never
Hey.
seen anybody
Right.
that even looks like.
We need to
T-Pain.
pull that footage up of him talking shit about
Hey,
T-Pain.
is J. Cole on that fucking list?
Yeah,
he on that
He's
list.
like-
Bro, I swear
I
to
think he's
God,
in, like,
bro.
the
No
first-
way,
I think he's in
bro.
the top 10.
He got a lot
Are
of
you
songs.
fucking
He
serious?
got a lot of songs top 100.
I don't
But-
give a fuck how many songs.
Keys,
J. Cole sucks.
Keys. He's
Please
the homeless
don't
man
give
that's
me
like
that.
platinum with no.
Please don't
features.
give
Hey,
me
J. Cole,
started,
he did
bro.
not mean that. And
Put
you
the
don't
finger-
Yes, the fuck I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Keith, you better shut up. I'm about to edit some shit on
You ain't editing shit.
Hey,
Fuck J. Cole, nigga.
He's like Big Sean.
Bitch, I'll beat your ass.
Big Sean, J. Electron, Tyler
Nah,
Nigga,
McMillan.
you
They
like
had to
Big
put-
Sean.
they had to
Wobble,
put-
dee, wobble, dee, wobble, wobble.
If they had to put Big Sean on that bitch, I'd have been pissed.
Rick Ross is number 50 on here.
Rick Ross is on the list.
He's
He should
number
be.
50.
He said,
MC
their money
Lyte,
triple up when you get it out
Jada
of
Kiss is
state.
46.
Need a new safe because I'm running out of space.
Damn.
Bun B is
Speaking of
43.
running out of space, man,
Actually, I think we out of time.
we running out of time. Yeah, man.
Hell, we're just some somewhere out of space. It's all opinionated shit.
They missed the opportunity to put E40 at number 40. It's 41.
He gotta change his name.
That would be so funny.
They probably was about to do it. They was like, bro, that's
Yeah,
they gonna
Gucci
know that this
38.
ain't no. They would have knew that. That's how we knew. We would have knew. it
Gucci's
wasn't
what
no
number?
They put Common above Gucci. The only Common song I know is Go.
Go.
Go!
We about to go home. We love y'all. Love yourself.
Like and
This is the
subscribe and
motherfucker-
comment.
Yeah, man.
Like, subscribe, comment, and
Tell
like.
a friend and make them subscribe. Stay in the main game podcast.
Future's 35.
Man, Future should be number one.
T.I. is 32. They really put Gucci and T.I. on here. But no.
Kavadas, you trying to do your verse real quick? Or not your, yeah, your verse.